What's up, guys? On today's episode of Let's Talk Bulls, we're going to cover the Chicago Bulls losing in an embarrassing fashion to the Boston Celtics, 124-97, in another game where they came out and honestly looked like a high school team that had never played before. This is just one of those games that you want to forget about, and I hated watching it, so I know they hated playing it, but we're going to talk about all that right after this.
Welcome to the Let's Talk Bulls podcast, your number one Bulls podcast in Chicago.
So in what might be the worst loss of the season, the Chicago Bulls get obliterated by the Boston Celtics. It's just one of those things where we came up against a good team. We all came into this game knowing we were going to lose and wondering how much it was going to be by. It was a blowout. Boston Celtics did not stop attacking for the entire game. Part of that is because of the in-season tournament and them trying to get that point differential. So even when they were completely destroying us, we had taken out all the starters, they were still trying to play. They were showing that no one on this team could stop them, and honestly, it was like they were playing with their food. They just had fun this game. They did what they wanted to do. They back cut us when they want. They took open threes when they wanted. And the Bulls have continued on the trend of not being able to guard any type of shooting whatsoever. We leave everyone open for three, everyone hits, and they all have their best games against us. So, it's one of those games you got to forget about as a team. We won't forget about it as fans, but, when you look at it, the only bright side of this game is that you saw Coby White and Patrick Williams once again be aggressive from the start. You're starting to see that they are taking over the reins a little bit, and that might tell us that the big three have officially checked out. You can see it in their demeanor. You can see it in their faces. They don't want to be here. And now you can see it at the start of games when they just, at this point, defer to Coby and Patrick. They're passing them the ball. They're not taking as many shots in the first. They're letting them get going. And they're not even taking as many shots throughout the whole game. When you look at this game, Zach, 2 and 4. He was 1 for 9. He did leave with a foot injury. DeMar was 19, 2 and 6. He left with an ankle injury as well. But honestly, even when they were in the game, it didn't look very good. You had Vooch, who at this point is following behind Zach. He was 8 and 2. He didn't even look like he wants to be on the court anymore. And you can see that each and every game now. He's not attacking the rim as much. He's still missing those open layups towards the rim, which I still don't understand. He is 7 feet tall. Make the damn layup. It's just saddening. It's honestly the worst thing you could possibly think of, just seeing a 7-footer be that close to the rim and just brick. Just consistently, every game. And on top of him bricking, he's not even posting up anymore. He's staying at the three-point line. When he does finally try to post up, we don't pass him the ball. Vooch is done. Zach is done. DeMar is gone. They don't want to be here. They want to go somewhere else. Let it happen. We can start to see that Coby and Patrick are realizing that they don't want to be here, and they're starting to take a role. And that's what we were saying a lot with this team is maybe it's time to get rid of the big three and let these young players have to do something. They have to step up. When you do look at Coby and Patrick Williams, Coby had 19 points. He had 7 for 12 in shooting this game, and he's been continuing that hot streak of shooting throughout the season. You can tell he's really trying his best to do what he needs to do on this game, and I love seeing him be on the attack. I've been saying Coby is fine at the point guard position. Now, is he a pure point guard? No, but I do see him becoming kind of like that offensive point guard that, and I'm not comparing him to them, Steph Curry, DeJounte Murray, people who are attacking on the offensive end. They are threats to score, but they're not just everyday set-it-and-go point guards. They are there to score. You're going to have someone else running the offense. Maybe you're a small forward. Maybe you're two guard. I can see Coby in that role, but I also want to see Patrick in that small forward role when, I'm going to say when because he's most likely leaving, when DeMar DeRozan leaves this summer to go somewhere else. Patrick Williams had 14, 7, and 2. He's continuing to be aggressive. 14 points, 7 rebounds. He did what he needs to do, and that's what you want to see. But honestly, those two were the bright spots. The rest of the team was trash. And you can see the difference in teamwork when you look at the Boston Celtics. Derek White for the Boston Celtics outscored Zach LaVine. 14 and 7, outscored Zach LaVine. Jason Tatum did what he does, 21, 7, and 4. And then Jaylen Brown, the $300 million man, 38 and 6. The Celtics are just a better team on paper, off paper, in every aspect of the game. They try harder than us. They give a shit. That's what we went up against. So there's no reason for us to even expect a win in this game. And that's what happened. We got blown out. They kept blowing us out even more because of the point differential of the in-season tournament. And they showed that Billy doesn't even care, because while they were doing it, he was just having a chat with the coach of the other team, just talking about how, it's sad to watch this happen. So we got another game coming up soon. We'll probably lose that again. Like we said, I heard Hayes say it, Chicago Bulls Central. We might not we might not win a game the rest of the year. It might just be completely losses. We might have one of the worst winning teams ever in the history of the league. So with that, let me know in the comment section how you guys feel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can continue to have these therapy sessions and watch me rant, because at this point, we don't win enough for me to actually talk about anything else. So with that, y'all have a good night. Peace.